Good afternoon. We are working on math packet number 11. In April, 20% of the customers at Auto World bought blue cars. Of those customers, 15% chose gray interiors. What percent of the customers at Auto World did not choose a blue car with a gray interior? So, first thing that I did when I do word problems, I always look to see, can I just solve it easy with a bar model? I said, okay, 20% of the customers chose, let's make that a little bit bigger, 20% chose gray. And then we have 15% of those gray, only 15% had a blue interior. So when I looked at that, I said, oh, it's not really easy for me to find what's left over, because that's what's left over is going to be all of this. So we need to find what percentage was not that. So what I needed to figure out, what was 15% of that 20%. So I need to find that 15% of the 20%, and that's going to tell me what this portion is right here. Once I know that, I can say the other percent out of 100 is the people who did not choose the gray car or the blue car with the gray interior. I switched that around.
Can't you just do 100 minus 20? Like 100% minus 20?
No. Because it's not 100% minus 20%. That would tell me this much. I want to know this much. Because 15% of the 20%, I switched this around. This should be gray interior, and this should be a blue car. So you want to find out what the 15% of your 20% is, what operation is of, multiply, right? 15% of 20%, you're multiplying them. So that's going to tell you this little itty bitty part. Your answer is all the rest percentage. So let's look at our next page. Tina left her house at 9 a.m. to ride her bike down a very long road at a speed of 12 miles per hour. At 10:30 a.m., her sister Vanessa left the house on her bicycle and tried to catch up to Tina. Vanessa rode at a speed of 20 miles per hour. She's riding a little faster. She's trying to catch up. At what time will Vanessa catch up to Tina? So I actually wrote out, okay, at 9 a.m., Tina leaves. Tina starts. She rides at a speed of 12 miles per hour. So at 10 a.m., Tina has gone 12 miles. Then at 10:30, we have Vanessa starts. So Vanessa's at 0 because she starts. How far has Tina gone? If she's going 12 miles every hour and it's been a half an hour, how far has Tina gone? 18 miles. So Vanessa's at a 0, Tina's at 18. Now, because they started at the half hour and at the hour, and they're going by hours, I just started going every half an hour. So Vanessa has only been riding for half an hour. How far has she gone in half an hour?
20.
Nope, she goes 20 every hour.
10.
So she's gone 10 miles. And Tina has gone from 10:30 to 11. She's gone another 6. Because we're going back half hours, we're just adding the half amount. So she's gone another 6. So Tina has gone 24 miles, right? Yeah. not minutes, miles. So you're gonna keep going every half an hour until they've gone the same mileage. You might have to break it down even more, just like with the trains. It might not be on a half hour or on an hour. As you're going by the half hour and the hour, if Vanessa passes Tina, then you have to go to the quarter hour. Okay? So you're just going to keep that pattern going until they reach the same number. If Vanessa passes Tina, then you have to go back and you have to go by that quarter hour. So divide it by 2 again, go by the quarter hour. So try to figure that one out on your own, just mapping it out, going by every half hour, and then if you have to go by the quarter hour, go by the quarter hour. 5-card challenge, we know, challenge yourself to find that 5 cards that will, order of operations that will give us a 10. For our patterns, we need to complete the entire table. So we see the green are on the inside, the blue are on the outside. So for figure 1, there is 1 green, there is 8 blue, there is 9 total. Then for the second figure, we have 5 green, 16 blue, with a 21 total. For figure 3, we have 9, 24, and then 33. And for figure 4, we have 13, 32, and 45. So we need to see where those patterns are to complete our green row. What are we increasing by every time, Evelyn? We're adding 4 every time. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Follow your pattern. For our blue, what are we increasing by? By 8. Find those patterns. So for the total blocks, you can find the pattern. You can add your green and blue together. Either way, we're going to get the same answer. Okay, so complete your patterns. So a lot of times those prime numbers jump out, not prime numbers, those square numbers jump out. Not this time. Okay, it's not a square number one. You're just looking for your pattern to complete. Our next page, we have to draw our net. And given that x equals 3, we have to find that surface area and the volume of the figure. So first thing we do is we open that box up and we lay it flat. We label all the sides. Is it an x minus 1? Is it a 5? Is it a 9? Then we're going to say, okay, if x is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So now we can find our surface area, find the area of each of those rectangles of your net, add them all together, and that's going to give you your surface area. We have to find our volume of our cube. And remember, the volume equals length times width times height. So you could just do that right here. Length times width times height. And that will give you your volume. You look confused, Emily. You have your net. I'm not going to draw it because I want you to draw it, but you have your net, right? So you've got a bunch of rectangles. You find the area of each rectangle and you add them together. So you have to make your net, and then you have to find all of those areas.